Hi, I'm Gary Walkner, and this is The Damn Truth. Today we're going to ask the question, can water conservation help save Colorado's rivers? There are several proposed new dams and diversions on the Front Range of Colorado. 2 on the Colorado River system, the Moffett Project and the Windy Gap Project, and 3 on the Cache-Zapruder system, the Halligan Dam, the Seaman Dam, and the Northern Integrated Supply Project. We did an independent analysis of the water use of 20 cities involved in these projects. Here's 5 examples that jump out and help answer our question. This first slide's of Denver water. I'm going to take a little bit more time going through it to explain it, and all the other slides are going to look similar. So Denver Water is proposing a massive new dam and diversion in Boulder County, Colorado. It's called the Moffett Collection System Project. It would cost $400 million. This is data that is involved in the Moffett Collection System Project. At the bottom is through time, the year 2000 up to the year 2035. And here is an amount of water. Denver Water's population has been growing, and so they told the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, which is the permitting agency, that their water use was also going to grow. However, Denver Water is required to also give their actual water use data to the state of Colorado, and it shows that their actual water use is going down. So again, Denver's trying to build a massive new dam for more water. They've told the permitting agency their water use is going up, but because they've invested in conservation and been encouraged to conserve more, their actual water use is going down. And so Denver Water doesn't need more water. Here's another example, which is the city of Longmont. The city of Longmont is involved in the Windy Gap Firming Project to the tune of $41 million. And they're also co-own the Platte River Power Authority, which is a coal-fired power plant, which is also involved in the Windy Gap Firming Project to the tune of another $14 million. Same type of graph. Red line is the data that Longmont put into the Army Corps of Engineers permitting process. Blue line is actual water use. City of Longmont doesn't need more water. Their water conservation is working. Here's the city of Lafayette, which is also a double dipper. They're involved in the Windy Gap Firming Project to the tune of $8 million and the Northern Integrated Supply Project on the Cache-Zapruder River to almost $50 million. Again, the city of Lafayette has predicted its water use will go dramatically up, and that's the information they've given to the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, but their water use is actually almost completely flat. The city of Lafayette doesn't need more water. Here's the city of Fort Collins, and Fort Collins is often thought of as being a relatively green progressive city. Same problem. City of Fort Collins is involved in the Halligan Project. They're leading it. $80 million. They also co-own the Platte River Power Authority, and so are involved in the Windy Gap Firming Project to $14 million. Here's the water use data that the city of Fort Collins gave to the state of Colorado recently. Now, the permit for this project, the draft environmental impact statement, has not come out yet, but this is the water use data, the predictions that they gave to the state of Colorado, and here is their actual water use. They predicted they're going to use more water. Their water use is actually going down. And the city of Fort Collins was recently busted by the local newspaper, the Fort Collins Coloradoan. We did a nice job reporting that Fort Collins water use keeps dropping even though population grows. Fort Collins doesn't need more water, even though they're trying to build a new dam. And who's the worst offender of all? It could be the city of Greeley. They are a triple dipper. They're involved in the Windy Gap Firming Project, $41 million. They built the Bellevue Pipeline, $80 million. And they're also going to try to expand the Seaman Reservoir on the North Fork of the Poudre River, probably around $100 million. Again, the red line is the data that they gave to the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers predicting their water use growth. The blue line is their actual water use, which is going down. City of Greeley doesn't need more water, although they're involved in multiple new proposed dam and diversion projects that would further drain not only the Colorado River, but also the Cache-Zapruder River. So let's go back to our question. Can water conservation help save Colorado rivers? It's looking like the answer is no, because these cities are conserving water. They're being encouraged to conserve new water, but they're still trying to build more river-destroying dams and diversions. There is a federal law called the Clean Water Act. And there's a lot of things involved in the Clean Water Act, but one thing it does is say in order to build a new dam and diversion and get more water out of a river, the city has to prove several things. One thing the city has to prove is it has a need for the water. These 5 cities do not need more water, even though they're trying to build more dams. So what can you do about it? We can enforce federal law. And enforcing federal law is no different than enforcing any other kinds of laws. If you don't control people's speed, they will speed. If you let people steal cars, they'll steal cars. If you let people build dams and diversions when they shouldn't be because they don't need more water, they will do it. And these cities are heading down that road. So we have to enforce these federal laws. So to answer our question, in order for water conservation to help save Colorado rivers, 1, yes, we have to invest in water conservation and we have to pressure cities to conserve water. And 2, we also have to enforce federal law that makes sure cities are complying with the law. The organizations I represent are law enforcement organizations. This is the building, United States District Court in downtown Denver. We have filed 1 lawsuit to stop one of these proposed dams that does not comply with federal law, and we will likely file others. So if you are a donor and you're donating $25 or $250, so let's say you're a large institutional donator, foundation or donor, and you're donating $25,000. It's important to invest in water conservation. It's also important to support organizations that do law enforcement to stop new dams and protect rivers. It is a 1-2 punch, water conservation plus enforcing federal law. I run 2 organizations, Save the Poudre, which is on the Cassia-Poudre River. We enforce federal law there. And I also run the Save the Colorado River organization, which covers the Colorado River all around the southwest United States. We also enforce federal law. I'm also involved with the Waterkeeper Alliance, which is the leading water law enforcement organization in the United States and increasingly around the world. And that's the damn truth. Thank you for watching.